I asked you to come in because Jimmy was in another fight today. Don't worry, he's fine. He's down the hall in the school counselor's office. I wanted to talk with you. It seems the other kids are picking on him because, well, Jimmy is 13 years old and he still believes in Santa Claus.
Yeah, I believe in Santa Claus.
Why do you still believe?
Because he's real.
Do you think Mickey Mouse is real?
No.
Do you think Superman is real?
No. I'm not stupid.
But you believe Santa Claus is real?
Yeah.
Are you aware that he still believes that Santa Claus is real?
Well, yes.
Why do you think that is?
Because my parents told me he's real.
You mean they told you when you were younger?
They tell me now.
You're still telling him that Santa Claus is real?
Yeah, they tell me all the time. They swear to me.
You swear to him?
We swear to him.
They swear to you?
They swear to me.
Why would you do that?
We didn't mean for it to go this far.
He came home from school one day when he was in the 3rd grade, crying, because the other kids had been telling him that there's no Santa.
You should have seen the look on his face.
We couldn't tell him they were right. We couldn't crush him like that.
It wouldn't hurt to let him believe for one more year.
So we told him that they were lying. We told him that Santa is real.
Hey, what would one more year hurt?
And then the next year rolled around.
You should have seen the look on his face.
We couldn't tell him.
And then he started asking more questions about Santa Claus and why the other kids didn't believe. And
the whole thing just kind of snowballed.
If Santa is real, why don't the other kids believe in him?
Well, Cindy McDougal said that she saw her parents putting toys under the tree. But Mom and Dad said that her parents were just doing that because Cindy had been bad. Santa wasn't coming. And they didn't want her to cry when she didn't have anything for Christmas.
And then we told Jimmy that Santa just stops coming to the homes of boys and girls who quit believing in him.
And that pretty much took care of it.
Yeah, well, for a while. Until he wanted more proof.
You've seen Santa Claus?
The first year, it was just me in a suit.
We didn't let him get too close.
But the next year, he wanted to talk to Santa Claus.
So we hired the man from the mall who plays Santa. He has a real beard and everything.
We had to pay that guy a lot of money to come out in the middle of the night on Christmas Eve. So the next year, we just
thought it would be simpler if
we slipped half of one of her sleeping pills into Jimmy's milk before bed.
I just couldn't stay awake last Christmas, so I didn't get to see him then.
What about all the other things? Do you really believe Santa can visit every child's home in a single night?
I wondered about that.
Then he started asking all kinds of hard questions, like questions we couldn't answer. And we almost told him the truth right then, but...
You should have seen the look on his face.
I guess they didn't know the answers, so they got this college teacher to come explain it to me.
So you see, Jimmy, there are 2,106 million children on Earth. Now, assuming 2.5 kids per household, that means Santa has to make just over 842 million stops on Christmas Eve. Sounds impossible, doesn't it? Well, not for Santa. You see, Santa has some special help. He has a device that he found on a UFO that crashed near the North Pole many years ago. Now, this device creates a quantum bubble around Santa and his sleigh and bends space-time, enabling Santa to be nearly everywhere, nearly all at once. See, Jimmy? It's all based on Science.
Can't believe how much we had to pay that guy.
But it worked. Jimmy's convinced.
He's convinced.
He's convinced.
You're convinced?
He's real. I know it.
I know you mean well, but you can't let this go on. You're damaging your son. You have to tell him the truth.
We know.
We know.
Well, we'll talk more about this later. Your parents are down the hall. You can go. Jimmy, what about the sleigh and reindeer? Does the sleigh and reindeer actually land on your roof every Christmas Eve?
What about the sleigh and reindeer?
That Christmas Eve, Jimmy was injured when the roof over his bedroom collapsed from the weight of a wooden sleigh and several life-sized artificial reindeer placed there by his parents. He suffered minor scrapes and bruises, a black eye. He also lost a tooth in the incident. But Jimmy was okay with that because he knew that meant that he would soon be receiving a visit from his good friend, the Tooth Fairy.
He's making a list, he's checking